Today on CWN, soccer won the games last night.
And did you receive a letterman? I'm Maddie.
And I'm Dawson, and today is Wednesday, February 1st, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Mrs. John's chemistry classes conducted a lab yesterday. Here's Maddie for more.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Miss Johns. And Miss Johns, I heard y'all did a conversion lab today. Can you explain that?
Well, in class right now, we're learning how to do dimensional analysis, which is a way to convert different units into other units. And it's an important skill, definitely in the sciences. I used it. I used to be work in the NICU, and I had to make TPNs for little babies, and I had to use it all the time in there. So it's important to learn. And yesterday, we kind of just did worksheet stuff in class, kind of practice, went over a lot of things. And today, I wanted them to get active a little bit, and they made their own conversion factors. They measured how long it took them to eat a Tootsie Roll so they could figure out how long it would take them to eat 22.5 pounds, which is the Guinness World Record for the heaviest baby ever born. They figured out how long it would take them to walk 50 feet to convert that into how many days it would take them to walk to Disney World. And we also did long jumps because I measured that it's 154 feet to the bathroom, and so they were figuring out if I made them jump to the bathroom, how many jumps would it take them to get there. So it's just a way to do conversions in an interesting way, I hope, a little different besides, and they got to be active and kind of see that they can make their own conversion factors when things are equal to each other and use that to convert units.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Derek Krim, who's a sophomore. And what did you think about the lab today?
The lab was pretty fun. I mean, we got to walk a while, got to get out of class, we got to jump, and we got to eat some Tootsie Rolls. I was pretty happy about that.
Awesome, thank you.
Robotics had a meet last week. Here's an update on how they did.
All right, it's Sunny, and I'm here with Mr. Eason. So, Mr. Eason, I heard y'all had y'all's robotics championship, and where was it and how did it go?
Yeah, so we had our essentially end of season championship this past Saturday. We took our two teams, Engineers and Nano Knights, and we took them to TAMU CC, the Islander University in town, and yeah, took them to compete there.
So how did it go, and did anybody qualify?
So it went pretty well, considering I kind of compare us from last year. So we ended up at ranks 14 and 15 out of 23 in our region, which we ended better than last year. Our Nano Knights were selected for the finals part of the championship. At the end, they do like a 4-team tournament-style bracket, and so Nano Knights were selected for the finals, but unfortunately their alliance didn't advance to the either semi-regionals or regionals championship. So for right now, our season is over until we get to our Buck Days competition in May.
Yes, sir. Well, that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
The Academic Booster Club gave out Letterman jackets to last year's top 10. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm here with Ms. Swanson. So Ms. Swanson, I heard you're part of the Academic Booster Club, and all the top 10 students have gotten their Letterman jackets. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I'd be happy to. So you guys may not realize, but in addition to getting a letter jacket for playing football or being in band or any of those other great activities, you can also get a letter jacket for just being awesome academically. And so if you are in one of the top 10 students in your grade level, then you have earned an academic letter jacket. And if you don't already have one through a sport or some other thing, then the Academic Booster Club, along with Mrs. Neth and the other administrators, we purchase one for you. And so all those kids in the that deserved a letter jacket got theirs today, and we are so proud of them.
Well, congratulations to our fellow students. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
One of our students, Addison Hilliard, competes in a horse league. We caught up with her for more on what all she does. Let's see what she has to say.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. My name is Hope, and I'm here with Addison. So, Addison, I heard your horse season just ended. How did that go for you?
It went really good. I competed in the 2'6" this year, meaning that's the height of the jumps that I jumped with my horse, Carson. And we ended up getting champion in our division. And at the end of the year, we had a banquet, and we got a ribbon and a really nice blanket, and we got to hang out with friends, and it was really awesome.
That's good, thank you. And what horse do you have?
I have a Dutch warm blood. He is a bay, so meaning he's a brown horse, and he is a bigger horse with a pretty broad body, and he is now 22 years old, but he was imported from the Netherlands when he was 2.
Thank you. Now that's all, and back to you.
Now here's Brooke with a rundown on sports right after this short, quick message.
February is another audit month, so please remember to close and lock your doors if there's a student in there. Remember, it's for our safety. Now that's it for me. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Both basketball teams had games last night against Team M. The girls' team came out on top, winning 43-34. This brings their district record to 8-3. Here's Emily and Miss Fila for more.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Miss Fila. So, Miss Fila, can you tell us a little bit about the big win against TM last night?
I can. I'm very proud of our girls for their performance, for battling back, for sticking to the game plan, for staying strong. We had some adjustments at halftime, and I felt like the girls really responded and just did a great job seeing it through to the end.
When's the next game going to be?
We have a bye on Friday, and we'll play Tuesday in Kingsville versus Kingsville, HM King.
All right, good luck to our Lady Cats next week. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
We have highlights for the boys last night, as well as some interviews. Let's check it out.
I'm here with Taha, varsity basketball player. So how do you think the game went last night against TM?
I think it went good for a good 3 quarters, and in the fourth quarter we started slipping away a little bit. We threw a little bit more turnovers than we wanted, and we just let them take the win.
So what could have y'all done differently to get that win last night?
Ball protection, obviously, just hold the turnovers and just make our shots, find more open shots and more contested, and we could have won that game.
All right, thank you, and here's more for some highlights.
The soccer teams also had games last night. Both varsity teams took on Santa Gertrudis and won. The girls again have yet to be scored on as they won their game last night 4-0. Here's Callie with Caitlin for more.
Hi, I'm Callie. I'm here with Caitlin. Caitlin, girls soccer had a game yesterday against Santa Gertrudis. Can you tell me more about that, please?
So we won 4-0, which we're really proud of because it was really, really cold last night. But the cold just kind of prepared us that we have to be prepared and we have to be there mentally for all these challenges that we may not expect come further into the season.
Great job. Now that's all from us, and back to the studio.
The boys defeated Santa Gertrudis 4-1. Let's take it to Logan with Coach Mora and Connor Lee for more.
Hello there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza, and I'm here with Coach Mora today. So, Coach, we heard you guys won a game 4-1. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. We won last night. We played Santa Gertrudis Academy and came out with a win 4-1.
And what do you think was it that got you this win?
We went down early, so we went down early 1-0 the first 90 seconds. So I think this win we can chalk up to a little mental toughness and, coming back in and trying to get back in and scrape a good win against that team. So.
Do you think the boys soccer team really gave it their all during the game?
I think at moments they did. I think we still have yet to put it together for the full 80 minutes for both halves. So I'm waiting and excited to see when that happens. But, they have flashes of brilliance and times where we put it together, but not the full 80 yet. So we're getting there.
Thank you, Coach. That's great from hearing from you.
That's it. Thank you.
I am now here with Connor Lee. So Connor, do you think weather had anything to do with this game?
Definitely. I mean, it was freezing cold, so it took a little bit to warm up. And then on the field, having the field very slippery makes the ball move a lot faster, so we really had to drop down and figure out how to adapt to that. But besides that, we really were able to build along with it.
That's great to hear. And with that, now back to the studio.
We have an update on track. Let's take a look.
Hey, Calallen TV, I'm Jaden. I'm here with Coach Shigoda. And can you tell us a little bit of how y'all practices are going for track?
Track practice is going really well. We started last week, and we worked out all week, Monday through Friday. This week's going to be a little different because of the weather, but we're still going to have practice. We're planning on being more indoors, maybe in the indoor, maybe in the dome, and doing some different exercises to help get our track athletes in better shape. So it's going well right now. Hopefully next week the weather gets better and we can start working on some jumps, some triple jump, high jump, and long jump.
Emma interviewed Kayla for a quick rundown on golf. Here's more information.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Kayla. So Kayla, can you give me a little preview on what's going on in golf?
Yeah, so we are scheduled to have a boys tournament Friday and Saturday. I don't know if that's been moved or canceled because of the weather, but I know the team as a whole, we have a tournament on Monday here at River Hills, and that'll kind of give us, it's our home course, so we should do good. It'll give us some insight into what district is going to be like because we do play district here at our home course. And then speaking of district, we have district in April, and regionals also in April, about 2 weeks after district.
Perfect. Thank you. Back to the studio.
The boys team will play this Friday and Saturday. We will have those results for you next week. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brooke. Now here's Halo with today's weather forecast after this short break.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I have some information on powerlifting. So yesterday we found out a little bit about last week's powerlifting meet in TM. But just to let y'all know that today there is a powerlifting meet in Kingsville. And so we will also be having a powerlifting meet this Saturday in Orange Grove. So make sure y'all go out and support. That's all for me. Let's take it back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. So today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Right now, the weather is 37 degrees with a 17% chance of rain and our north winds at 12 miles per hour. Moving on to the rest of the day, we're going to see that temperature pick up, not too much though, at 41 degrees and come back down to 40 by tonight. We're going to see that percentage stay at 15 throughout the day and pick up all the way to 42 also by tonight. And we're going to see the winds just staying at 13 for the rest of the day that after school. Moving on to the rest of the week, we have temperatures ranging from the low 50s to mid 60s, going 53 to 60, and then all the way to 65 on Saturday, which is one of the warmer days of this week. We have our rain percentage also pretty high at 37% on Thursday, and then dropping lower to 6% on Friday and Saturday. And we're having 10 mile per hour winds for the rest of the week. That's all from weather. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Haley.
And that's all our announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Maddie, what animal has 2 humps and is found at the North Pole?
I don't know, Dawson, what?
A lost camel.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And don't forget, you can also catch our Saturday show on the KDF at 11 a.m. and the CW at 5 p.m.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.